Okay. So as we know, some mothers are not okay, but they're still showing up every single day. If you're one of those moms and you're in that trench of, girl, I'm here. I'm here, but some days I just don't feel like I'm present, or it's just overwhelming and I have no choice. You're still making your meals, still breastfeeding, cleaning, taking care of everybody else, but you aren't taking care of you. You aren't taking care of yourself. When was the last time that you took care of you? Let me know. Because internally, you are overwhelmed, emotionally exhausted, mentally drained, and just really just trying to survive the day. I think one of the hardest parts about motherhood is that people often praise how long and how strong you are. I'm sorry, while completely missing how tired you are. You know, I get that a lot. Like, oh my God, but you're so strong. You're doing so great. Like, you doing this, girl. You got this. Yeah, but there's days where I'm tired. You know, I just don't have it in me. And so for me personally, when I have those days like that, I make sure that I'm praying, doing something to fuel myself, watching an old sitcom, making sure that the kids eat, of course, make sure they're hydrated, make sure they're good. So that way I can just sit and be with myself. And when everybody's set aside and doing their own little activity in their room playing, I will go and have me some alone time. When that may look like I said, you know, of course, prayer, watching a sitcom, taking a quick shower, even though I would love a longer shower, but I'm going to take advantage of that 2 minute shower that I probably can't get, realistically speaking. You know, I mean, it is what it is. And of course, you know, I tap in, I let my husband know, like, hey, today I just don't have it today. I ain't got it in me today. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. And because as mothers, especially us, we are viewed, are like everybody view us as, you know, the strong, you're the strong friend, the strong sister. Like, our ancestors went through so much, so it's within our DNA that we have to always be strong, always. And that we can't break. And if we break, then we're weak. And we don't want our kids to see. We don't want them to see us crying and all of that. Like, no, girl. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And just because you know, as mothers, you're coping and you're caring so much, eventually, you know, we stop explaining and you just keep moving along because things still have to get done. And sometimes coping, um, that's not a good thing. You're just coasting. You may be numb to what's going on around you and becomes pretty much normal to some people to a point where, you know, you don't even realize how depleted you are. And that's scary. That is scary. If you're not paying attention to that, um, you need to make sure you're checking, you know, your vitamins. Are you taking your vitamins? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you staying hydrated enough? That's very, very important. So, hey y'all, welcome to Educational Fridays with me, Javette, here at Birth and Lactation Knowledge. Tonight's topic is silently coping in motherhood. Silently coping in motherhood, which looks different for everybody. And if you see me looking away, because I have my notes over here, so that way, I got postpartum brain still. So that way I don't forget. Being completely transparent and honest with you, girl. How's your day going today? Mm. So, what silent coping in motherhood can look like is emotionally shutting down, staying overly busy, avoiding rest, feeling touched out, becoming irritated quickly, feeling numb, crying privately, and losing interest in yourself. So, all those things that I've listed, I have experienced those either some days all at one time, two or three at one time, as a mother of four. I have experienced those things before. Let me know in the comments. Have you experienced that? Are there days or have it been weeks or even months to where you just like you've been overly exhausted, just drained, you're feeling numb, you're touched out, you've been avoiding rest, losing interest in yourself, and that's one of them too. That's where I see and I hear a lot of moms where in that postpartum stage after the and no, let me take that back because some pregnancies, not everybody is great. They may not have um, a smooth sailing pregnancy. Postpartum, some mothers may not have a smooth sailing postpartum. And so when you become a mother, when we become mothers, that takes on an entire new identity, completely new. And looking at ourselves before, you might be looking at photos and videos, be like, dang girl, like I remember I used to do this or I look this way. Now I don't look like that. There's so many different things, so many different changes in motherhood. Oh, the way I think, postpartum brain, like brain fog. If you have severe depression, there's so many different things. But the ones that silent coping that I mentioned here, if you've dealt with that, let me know in the comments. Like, are you dealing with that? Do you know another mom that's dealing with that? Because that's something that's very important. And I just want to say clearly, just because you're functioning, it doesn't mean you're okay. Because society often teaches mothers that, yeah, as long as your children are cared for, then the mother must be fine too. But no, mothers need care as well. Like, we need care too. So be sure that you're tapping in and reaching out to somebody in your village to say, hey, I need help. Or hey, I need you. I just need a moment. Just need a moment. So I also want to remind you, if you've been emotionally drained, emotionally exhausted lately, you are not weak. Girl, you are not weak. You are not weak. No, ma'am. If you've been overwhelmed and you're still trying to push through, you are not failing. You're doing such an amazing job. Keep going. You're doing an amazing job. But if you feel yourself getting to where I don't know what I'm about to do, like I'm just may black out on my kids or black out and then I don't know where my children may go or if they're home or I'm a black out from driving, like just if you feel and if you feel like something is not right, reach out for help. Don't sit in silence. Don't sit in silence. Please don't sit in silence. That is so dangerous. So many mothers are going through that and experiencing that. I mean, look at the way the economy is going. There's so many things that's going on right now. And whether you're a believer or not, a lot of the stuff and majority, all of it is spiritual. It's a spiritual warfare. It's a spiritual warfare. You got to stay prayed up because you're carrying a lot. And many mothers carry a lot of things that nobody sees. The mental load, emotional labor, lack of support, identity changing, and just the pressure to do it all. And eventually the pressure becomes too heavy. It becomes too heavy. But I want to encourage you tonight that survival mode is not where you are meant to stay forever. Don't stay in survival mode. Don't stay in survival mode. Let's see. Hey, y'all. Don't stay in survival mode. Because you deserve support. You deserve the rest. You deserve spaces where you are poured into. I created Latch and Paint to pour into other mothers, those who are pregnant, those who are breastfeeding in that postpartum stage. Like, come to a Latch and Paint event to get that. You get lactation education. You get that advice. You get that moment to just take a breath. Just take a moment. And you meet beautiful women who may be going through and experiencing the same thing as you. Just like, girl, you're not out here by yourself. I have my days too. but I make sure that I utilize my resources. And when it becomes too much or too heavy, don't do it. Write down, get you a calendar, write your things that needs to get done, or just if you need to do a brain dump, if you need to get your chores, if you need to become more structured. There's so many things that we have as mothers that we have in our mind. Like, did the baby eat? Did I change the baby clothes? Did I change the baby diapers? Do I need to wash? Oh, I gotta go pick my babies up from school. Oh, I gotta go take my son here, take my daughter there. Oh, I got this appointment. Oh man, I forgot about. I gotta make dinner. I gotta make his food. Like, so many things on top of the bills. So many things. So you deserve support. You deserve rest. Like I said, and sometimes healing starts with simply admitting that I'm tired, I need help, and I need support. Use your voice. Open up your mouth and speak. Let people know what you need. Because if somebody doesn't know what you need, how can they be there for you? How can they support you? They can't. They can't. And you got to make sure that you find a way to do so. If you got to write it, text it, do so. But make sure that you get that. So with all that being said, I want to know, what's one thing that's been emotionally heavy for you lately in motherhood? Let me know. What is something that you have been dealing with emotionally that's been real heavy in motherhood? Let me know in the comments. If you're watching this on replay, if you don't want to put it on in the comments, shoot me a DM. Girl, I'm here. Shoot me a DM and let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Let me know. Because we're in this together. We are in this together, honey. I'm telling you. Motherhood is beautiful, but it is definitely it has its challenges. It has its challenges too. So what's been something heavy? For me, I will say showing up for y'all here, making sure that I'm here present as well as present with my family, running businesses, doing something that I've never seen done before. It becomes a lot, especially when you're trying to do it right. You want to do it the correct way. What's another thing? Breastfeeding. Breastfeeding. Some days it can become tough. Some days it can become heavy, especially when the other kids are tugging on me and needing me, and my baby needs me because my baby's priority, because that's the youngest one of my crew. So I have to give my full attention to it. And some days I don't have it. Some days we end up crying together. We are crying together. So I want to say thank y'all all. Thank y'all for being a part of Educational Fridays tonight. My goal is always to create a space where mothers can feel seen, heard, supported, and reminded that y'all do not have to carry everything alone. Because we're in this together. As long as you communicate with me and talk to me, girl, we can connect. I got you. So if tonight's conversation spoke to you, feel free to DM me the word support, and I'll send you some encouragement. And yeah, check out Latch and Paint events, because I do have events coming up this month, also in the summertime, and definitely in August for Black Breastfeeding Week. So just stay tuned. Make sure you are following me on all platforms. That's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I'm not that active over on the TikTok, but follow me. And if you want to join me at my next Lash and Paint event, be sure to check out my website at www.lashandpaint.com. I'll put it in the chat. Comments. So yeah. All right, y'all. If you found this helpful, be sure to double tap. It don't hurt, y'all. Just just hit the double tap. Until then, I'll see y'all next Friday. Peace out.